You've held the title as #1 paddle player in the UK for the last 8 years.
Now around 100 on the wall. And one guy, he played quite good. He told me, how much different are you from me? I said, okay, we play 20 sets, I beat you 6-0.
Christian Medina Murphy, now the UK's #1 ranked paddle player.
Why is paddle so addictive? I take a paddle. When I don't play, I feel depressed. It's a good addiction to have. How do you maintain that title?
Focus on that. Try to be my best all the time, and at the moment, I still #1. Let's go.
Been a huge surge in paddle in the UK.
Seeing the results, facilities, a lot of clubs in London, bigger and bigger and bigger because it's, as you said before, it's so addictive.
Some of my friends, they use paddle as Tinder. It's become quite a social sport. You had surgery.
You have to focus in what you can do to recover, and after the recovery, I start playing better.
He's challenged me that I cannot score a point against him. Win ugly or lose beautifully.
Win ugly.
That's it. Just before this episode starts, I'd like to thank our sponsor, Sea Lion Spring Water. It's wonderful water full of so many nutrients, especially the magnesium content. Check out the link in the description below. Vamos! Christian, welcome to the podcast.
Thanks.
Thanks for making time out of your busy schedule. Christian, you've been an athlete all your life.
Yeah.
And you were basically into triathlons and a bit of football, a bit of tennis. Why did you choose paddle as your sport?
Well, I choose paddle because you really enjoy when you play. It's a fantastic sport. It's really entertainment. I don't know, you have to try to see how you feel on court. But yeah, I really enjoy it. I start to see results, and I decided to move to paddle and try to go full time.
And why is paddle so addictive? I taken up paddle. Why is it so addictive?
I think it's because all the people can play. It's so easy to start playing. If you compare between paddle and tennis, in tennis it's really tough to play a proper match. It's really tough to enjoy on court. You have to learn, you have to have coach lessons. In paddle, it's you jump on court with your friend, it's really social, and you start enjoying the sport from the first day, from the beginning.
Because when I don't play paddle, I play every day now. Yeah. When I don't play, I feel depressed. I enjoy it. It's a good addiction to have.
Yeah, it's really funny, and you can jump on court with your friends. After that, you get a beer. It's really, really social.
Good, and it's really taken off now. Spain and Argentina, paddle has been there for a long time. For the last couple of years, England's really taken off. Yeah. So why do you think there's been a huge surge in paddle in the UK?
I think it's, in the UK it was tough at the beginning to make it popular. But I think the LTA with Tom Murray on top of the LTA paddle, they are doing an amazing job promoting the sport, doing events, and now we are seeing the results with a lot of facilities, a lot of clubs in London, and it's going to be bigger and bigger and bigger because it's, as you said before, it's so addictive and it's really nice.
And a lot of people, actually, some of my friends, they use paddle as Tinder. They meet beautiful women on paddle. So it's become quite a social sport. Yeah,
it's really social. Sometimes you go to the club, you say, I want to play. They put you in a group of 20 people with girls, males, and you play, you enjoy, you know people. And if you know new people, then you can use paddle as a dater.
Yeah. You've held the title as #1 paddle player in the UK for the last 8 years. That's a huge achievement. How did you maintain that title? What keeps you going?
Yeah, well, now the sport is becoming more professional, and I focus in the professional tour. I'm now around 100 on the wall. And I focus on that, on try to be my best level, be my best level all the time. And now, obviously, it's getting tougher because it's getting popular here, and I focus on that and try to be my best all the time. And at the moment, I still #1. I hope I'm gonna be more years.
I hope you come #1 in the world. You were born in Kingston, London, and you have family in Chorley and Preston in north of England. Obviously, you were born in England. What made you move to Alicante?
Yeah, I born in Kingston, as you says. All my mum family are from Manchester, Preston, and that area. And my mum decided to move to Spain when I was 3 months old, something like that. That's why I don't speak quite English, good English. I grew up in Cádiz in the south of Spain, and now I'm based in Alicante because there are really good academies to train. And I end my university degree close to Alicante in Murcia. And yeah, I'm living there with my girlfriend, training full time. I have good academy, good weather, and yeah, I'm
Good. One interesting fact about you, Christian, which I really admire and is commendable, you had a knee injury, you had surgery.
yeah, like always, if you dedicate your life in sport, you have to know you're gonna get injured sometimes, and I think it's the worst thing you can have when you are a professional athlete. But yeah, when you don't have another option and you love what you are doing, you have to focus in what you can do to recover, to use that time and improve on other things. And I was spending the time in working, like looking my matches, see tactic stuff, working in the other leg, working in the arms, all these kind of things, to try to use that time to improve that little things. Normally I don't have that much time to do it, and after the recovery, after that month, I think I start playing better than before.
Good. So it's very important to learn from every setback to come back stronger. That's the message to give the audience.
Yeah, it's like you have to use all the situation to try to improve your mind, your game, or your life, or try to do something to use that time and never give up. Never.
Good. How do you do things off the paddle court? Like, for example, do you do workouts that complement your paddle? Like shoulder training, strength and conditioning, fitness?
Yeah, we spend a lot of time in the gym. Like we spend minimum 1 hour 30 per day, minimum. And we train power exercise.
So you do 1 hour in the gym?
1 hour.
How many hours a day do you do on the paddle court?
Between 3-4 per day.
Plus 1 hour in the gym, that's 4 hours.
Yeah, a little bit more, 1 hour 30 in the gym minimum. And depends of the moment of the season, we focus more on the power exercise. We focus more on the plyometric, on the exercise that you can use on court. And yeah, we have so many things to do as a professional athlete.
So you spend 1 hour in the gym, strength conditioning, 3 hours on court.
Yeah.
And what about stretching? That's very important.
Yeah, the mobility we normally do on the gym before the sessions to try to improve the mobility. I have a problem on the hip, and I do a lot of hip mobility exercise, strength exercise. Yeah, it's like I told you, you have to work in all the areas to try to be the perfect athlete or your best version, and that's it.
And how much sleep? You sleep 8 hours, less or more? How much you sleep? That's the best recovery, sleep.
Yeah. I sleep more, I think, than 8 hours. Sometimes you don't have time.
Yeah.
Sometimes you sleep 7, 8. But I sleep like 9-10 hours per day.
Good.
I go to bed between 11, something like that, and I wake up at 9.
Nice. That's the only time your body can recover when you rest.
That's it.
So doing paddle appeals to everybody, different age groups. People, you get kids, you get people your age, you get even older people at 60, 70 playing.
Yeah.
How can people love it at different ages? You can play until you die.
Yeah, it's because it's so simple to start playing. When you improve your level, obviously you need to be fit, you need to be fast, but you can play in all the level. You can play even if you are 80 years old, even if you are 10 years old. And I think that is the key of the sport, because all the people can play.
Jen, with paddle compared to tennis, how come tennis has got so much more money in it, whereas paddle hasn't?
Yeah, I think paddle has a unreal potential, because the market under the sport is huge. In tennis, if you think about it, you buy your racket and you can use that racket for nearly 7 years, and you only have to change the things and you have the racket. In paddle, the amateur people change the racket all the year. They want to be with new kit. They want to have new bags. They are a big market under the sport. And I think it's gonna get a lot of money in the future, but obviously it's a new sport. Like, take time to build the system, to build the tour.
Yeah.
If you compare tennis with paddle, tennis is like a sport, all sport. Like they have a professional circuit completely. Like, I don't know how to say, but the system is really done, like all. Good, and paddle is going to be like that, but I think take time. take time.
Yeah, because if you look at footballers 50 years ago weren't making that much money.
Yeah.
Now they make hundreds of thousands of dollars, pounds per week.
Yeah.
So paddle will come there one day.
One day. I think it's gonna, like, if you compare the contract, the sponsor of Padel 5 years ago was less than 100K. I mean the top of the world, and now they are earning millions and millions. Like,
How much does someone like Tapio earn?
I don't know how much they win exactly, but the Tapia, Galan, Coelho, these guys, they are earning between 3-5 millions per year only with the brand. The
Right,
paddle
by
brand.
the sponsorship.
Yeah.
Jim, with paddle, if it goes to Olympics,
Yeah.
that'll make it blow up.
Yeah.
Because there's talk it's going to be Olympic sport.
Yeah. I hope it's gonna be in 2032 or 2036, and I hope I can be there in the GB team. And obviously, if my sport become Olympic, it's like a real publicity, and it's gonna be huge change for the sport. And I hope it's gonna be soon.
That'll just make paddle go skyrocket.
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah, depends because in Sweden they now have that problem because they build so quick paddle courts,
Yes.
and now they are some clubs empty.
Yes.
But like here in UK we have so many people, and I think we don't going to have that problem because it's all the people can play, and it's going to be always people trying to book that courts and try to be there playing.
Because in London, to book a paddle court is about £60 for an hour.
Yeah.
And in Spain, you can get it for €10.
Yeah, in Spain it's so cheap. Yeah, but that I think is because the floor, the price of the floor in Spain is cheaper. You can play outdoor easily.
Yeah.
In London, you need a proper indoor club. The floor is so expensive in compared to Spain. And I think that's why the difference.
Even Dubai is expensive.
Yeah, even in Dubai.
How long can a professional paddle player play till? When do they retire?
More or less like tennis. Now, I saw yesterday a stats of the top 100 players, and I think they only was 7 or 8 players on the top 100 with more than 35 years.
Yes.
And I think with 35 you start to lose a little bit your fitness, and you can play on the professional level until 38, but always you have exceptions. Like in tennis, you see Djokovic playing unreal level with his age.
Yeah, because people biohack their body. For example, if you look at Ronaldo, he's a great footballer. If you look at his colleagues like Wayne Rooney, they've gone fat.
Yeah.
They've gone huge.
Yeah.
And because they've abused their body. So if you want to play longer, you have to live like a monk, eat, sleep well.
That's it. If you build your body and you take care about it, obviously you can play until 40 maybe. But it's between that age, 38, 39, more or less.
Number one in the UK for the last 8 years. But the gap between Spain and Argentina paddle players is huge, yes? So I think on the world ranking, what are you on the world ranking?
Around 103, 105, something like that.
Yeah, so how come there's such a huge gap?
Because they start before. Like I've been living in Spain. I start late because some people in Spain start when they are 3, 4, 5 years old. I start playing when I was 14 years old. But in Spain, they have a lot of courts in the last 20 years, and there are a lot of people playing, juniors players.
Yes. And they start at kids. Kids are very good.
Yeah,
in Spain.
they start like in like tennis. If you see the level in the UK on tennis is huge. In Spain and Argentina, they start to play paddle when they are kids, and that make them amazing players.
Have you ever played paddle against Tapia or Galan? Have you ever played opposite them?
I play against Lebron. I play against Tapia and Coelho in the training sessions. I play against the pair number 5 on the world, Garrido and Dineno, at the beginning of the year in a Premier Padel. I play a couple of times against the top of the world.
So when you play against Tapia or Galan or anybody, do you ever get nervous?
I don't feel nervous. I feel more exciting, because it's a challenge. When you play against them, it's a challenge to see how is the gap between them and you, and how you see between the level of them between you and them, and it's more like you feel excited to see where you are and what you have to do to try to.
How is the gap? How much is the gap?
At the moment, it's big. but you can fight against them. Well, when we play the World Championship, I play against LeBron and Koki, and we lose 6-4, 6-2.
So that's good.
It's good,
Yeah.
but you can feel they can play at maybe one more level if they need it. Like,
Wow.
obviously you can fight against them, but they are the top of the world.
Yeah.
They are better than us, and we have to improve a little bit more to try to fight the matches against them.
Maybe the next generation that comes along.
Yeah, the
And
next
more
generation, or when I have 35, I have eight more years to improve and try to, but it's gonna be. I have routines, strict routines, and I think that maintain me focused on the match and give me that extra thing to be on court at the 100%. And not really like I try to jump on court thinking on how much you train for win this match, how much you do to try to be here, how much you earn to win, to be there, to fight against the best. And I think I try to motivate in that way to try to have.
Good. Thank you so much for coming on the podcast.
Thanks to you for the invitation.
Guys, thank you so much for watching the podcast. I really enjoyed it. Hope you did too. Who do you want to see next on the show?